Would you please remain standing for the invocation? Before I give the invocation, I was so proud to see all the professors as well as the students coming in, and I was very happy to see that the number of Indians in Fort Smith has increased exponentially with the opening of this college. Let us pray. Almighty God, you are the source of truth, goodness, and life. Indeed, in you we live and move and have our being. All religious people turn to you as their creator and comforter, and so do we. Christians additionally believe that your Son, Jesus Christ, is the embodiment of your truth, goodness, and life, and that he taught that when you know the truth will set you free. Truth ushers in freedom. Today we ask for your blessing upon the Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine, whose motto is aletheeuo, epignosis, and therapeia. These Greek words mean aletheeuo, to teach the truth, epignosis, to know the truth, and therapeia, to practice the truth. May the faculty and students of ARCOM seek the truth about health wherever it may be found, in traditional and non-traditional medicine, and in finding the truth, set free from illness and pain all who seek healing. In the search for that truth of healing and in the service of freedom from pain, we invoke your holy name. Amen. Please be seated.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Ray Stowers, the Dean of the Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine. I would like to welcome family, friends, and guests joining us today for our inaugural White Coat ceremony. To begin with, I would like to introduce our platform party. First, Dr. Kyle Parker, President of the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education. Dr. Jim Zini, our keynote speaker today. Dr. Dewey Mcafee, President of the Arkansas Osteopathic Medical Association. And Father John Anthony, who graciously accepted to give our invocation today. Next, I would like to introduce our Dean's Council who will assist in coding the students. Dr. Keith Fudge, Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Dr. Amanda Wright, Associate Dean of Clinical Medicine. Dr. Ross Longley, Associate Dean of Preclinical Education. And Dr. Marty Eccles, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs. I want to acknowledge the administration of the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education. Mr. Tom Webb, Chief Operating Officer. Mr. Dennis Bauer, Chief Financial Officer. Mr. Jonathan Hadaway, Chief Technology Officer, and Ms. Jackie Crutch, Executive Director of Development, Dr. Benny Gooden, Executive Director of Institutional Relations, Ms. Barbara Chaton, Director of Human Resources, and our Ms. Susan Devereaux, Executive Director of Community Relations. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? Nope, the guests, sorry about that. We needed our exercise this morning. Please be seated. I love it. Oh, I would next like to have our faculty and staff. Faculty, please stand. I'll be specific. Without the talent and experience of these individuals, none of this would have been possible. Thank you, faculty. Next, would the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education Board of Trustees please stand? Thank you for your selfless service to ARCOM and our community. ARCOM has had tremendous community support from elected leaders, organizations, and individuals. Joining us today are elected leaders, representatives from the cities of Fort Smith and Barling, Sebastian County, our state legislature, and our congressional delegation. We also have representatives from the Fort Chaffee Redevelopment Trust, the Fort Smith Chamber of Commerce, and our tremendous preceptors and administrators from our teaching hospitals and clinics. Join me in thanking them for their robust support of this institution. Now, I would like to call Dr. Parker, our president, to the podium to give his official words of welcome.
Good morning. When they started preparing for the white coat ceremony, they gave me one job. And that was to welcome all of you to the inaugural white coat ceremony. Welcome. That's all I was supposed to do. No, in all seriousness. Students, I get to watch you every day. It's an honor, it's a privilege. But what I want you to do, if you don't mind, I want you to stand up and turn around and look at the people up here that love you, care for you, have paid the price to put you where you are in those seats today, and thank them. To all the friends and the families that are here with us today, I'd like to thank you for encouraging these students, for pushing them when they didn't believe that this would be accomplishable. But here they are today for a very special time. You know, just a few years ago, having a ceremony such as this in Fort Smith was only a dream. Now you're a part of that reality. As the inaugural class, you will play a very significant role in the direction that the school will take. The future is yours, and we're so glad that you chose to make history with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Parker. You know, before I continue, I'd like to say that some of the phrases that I use today will come from the original and subsequent white coat ceremonies, and I'm here to kind of continue that tradition today. You know, in my view, this is the second most important ceremony to be conducted by the Arkansas Colleges of Osteopathic Medicine, second only to graduation. The white coat ceremony was an idea conceived by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation in 1993 as a psychological contract for professional and empathy in medicine. The first ceremony was conducted at the Columbia College of Physicians and Surgeons. Since then, more than 90% of medical schools in the United States have initiated this ceremony. This morning, students, you will be coded. We have initiated this ceremony at the Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine to mark the transition you are making from lay people to those assuming the responsibilities of physicians. Why is it necessary to mark this transition? Why is the focus on professionalism and empathy necessary for students who have nearly more than 4 years of medical school to complete? board exams to pass, residencies to finish, and state licenses to obtain. It is necessary because being a physician, an osteopathic physician, starts now. You, the members of the class of 2021, will increasingly be granted by society significant and, I hope, humbling power and responsibility in your relations with your fellow human beings in regard to the health and illness of their bodies, minds, and spirits. You must recognize this and understand that now you are no longer students. You must walk, talk, think, eat, sleep, and behave as physicians. By presenting to us today, all of us in attendance here today, you're accepting and embracing the mantle of professionalism bestowed upon you symbolically here today. As you develop the qualities that will make you an outstanding osteopathic physician, you will grow in knowledge and skills from the academic and clinical experiences you will encounter during your time as physicians in training. Class of 2021, you were selected to enter this profession because you have demonstrated the abilities and the characters necessary to succeed. Today, I congratulate you on your achievements this far and encourage you in those accomplishments yet to come. Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. This morning, we are blessed to have with us our speaker, Dr. James Zini. In addition to being a family physician in Arkansas for 38 years, Dr. Zini has been a pioneer for the osteopathic profession. Dr. Zini, in conjunction with his leadership in the Arkansas Osteopathic Medical Association, served a large part in the development of the Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine. He's a founding member of the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education Board of Trustees and a former president of the American Osteopathic Association. Dr. Zini served as the first osteopathic representative on the Arkansas State Medical Board. Please join me in welcoming a great friend to ARCOM and my lifelong friend, Dr. Zini.
Let me be the first to say, yee-haw! We made it. This is indeed a lifelong dream of many of us in this room, including on this stage, who have worked long and hard for 30 plus years for this dream to come true. I cannot tell you how excited it is to see you, our students, come to our school. I want to thank each and every one of you for choosing the best school of osteopathic medicine, in my opinion. And I can have my own opinion. I also want to thank, of course, Dr. Kyle Parker, Mr. John Taylor, and the leadership and the membership of the Arkansas Osteopathic Association. We hired a young man, Mr. Fraser Edwards, about 7 or 8 years ago, and at that time, we really got serious about developing our own osteopathic medical school. The school provides us an office here in Fort Smith, and we are so proud to have him and this school and the boards and the city of Fort Smith be a part of this dream together. We are going to change the health of Arkansans in our state. And thank you for coming. I also want to thank, and I may need a ride home after I do this. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Judy, of 49 years this coming December. Judy, would you please stand and say, wave to everyone? She is the reason I am here. She's always supported me, in my profession, and it's hers as well. We are about family. You've seen that already. This school came into being because of visionaries that you have seen today, who believed in the philosophy of osteopathic medicine. You and I are the recipients of that vision and of those visionaries, persons of distinction who have in one way or another actively contributed to the formation and furtherance of our unique American School of Medicine. I am honored and humbled to be included as one of them. Our lives are filled with opportunity. You and I, and everyone on this stage, are inheritors of this great healing profession. This profession has the highest integrity, the highest standards of education based upon the discovery of how best to help the body heal itself. We have inherited a system of practice in which biological laws and the reactions of the patient as a total organism becomes the basis for diagnosis and treatment, and we call it osteopathic medicine. We were founded by a medical doctor by the name of Andrew Taylor Still. In his lifetime, Dr. Still had long been aware of the appalling degree of lack of truth, lack of medical knowledge, which existed at that time. Due to what we now know was a form of viral meningitis, he lost 3 children in an epidemic in Missouri in 1874. Although a physician himself, and he turned to his colleagues for help, he was unable to cure them. And this sent him on a personal and professional search for the truth. He was the first to identify the human immune system and develop a system for naturally stimulating it. He was the first to welcome women and minorities and Indians into medicine and medical school. And he included women in the very first class. He predicted that this nation would have a major drug addiction problem within the century if physicians did not stop over-prescribing medications that were addictive. Does that sound familiar 100 years or more later? He believed that we should study prevention and health as well as disease and cure. And he believed that our body was a vertically integrated system and that a problem in one part affects all the rest of the parts of the system. And it sent him on a search for truth of medicine. His beliefs were not well known and were not accepted, and he was heavily criticized for them at that time. He believed that as long as we treat the body as a whole, any modality which enhances the body's normal function is considered osteopathic medicine and therapy. I believe that is our philosophy. I know it to be the philosophy of our school. You and I have been given the gift of osteopathic medicine. Of the thousands that have come before us, we are the embodiment of this great healing art. As such, I and my colleagues have stood on the shoulders of great physicians, mentors. You couldn't get into this school without at least the development initially of a mentor who wrote a letter saying, I believe this person is a good candidate for our profession. It is time now for you to stand on the shoulders of your mentors and do the same as we have. As you train, and learn and become a new osteopathic physician. You will learn new ways of the body's innate ability to heal itself. And I want you to know that our bodies have great healing powers and that it exists in all of us. I am here to tell you there is a healing power in touch. There is a healing power in truly caring. There is a healing power in you and I as physicians, identifying with those that we have the great privilege to treat. What you are about to learn is tried and proven, now recognized and appreciated. We are now called upon in our ever-changing world and environment to develop means and ways of expressing these truths of our great profession. From the very beginning, our profession has been able to rise to that challenge in large measure. I am a native Arkansan, and when I returned to my home state, our own Arkansas State Medical Board did not recognize our own national board examination for licensure. I was required to have an oral examination before the board. I think I sweated quite a bit that day. That was in 1977. Since that meeting, they have accepted our National Board for Licensure. We, the AOMA, though we were small in number, petitioned the legislature with the help of then Governor Bill Clinton, who believes and knows about osteopathic medicine, for our own seat on the state medical board. I was privileged and honored to be appointed by him the first DO. And I was also privileged and honored when the state medical board accepted USMLE for the pathway for licensure for MDs to include in that motion, and I made the motion, that it also include our national examination for licensure for DOs. I tell you that story because I want you to know that each and every one of you will make a difference. You are the face of our profession. And what you say and what you do will determine our future. We are all patients. I want you to learn well because you may have to take care of me. Are you taking that seriously? Each and every one of you will be the face and the personification of osteopathic medicine. Your white coat signifies that you are special, unique, and thanks to this great institution, our Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine, you will be outstandingly trained. In fact, due to our outstanding faculty, you will be the best of any physician, in my opinion. I applaud you. I thank you for joining our profession. Let's give them a hand. It is my hope, and I want your patients to say, my doctor really cares. My doctor goes the extra mile. My doctor listens to me. My doctor answers my questions. Invest them very selves for my health. It is my hope and prayer that you will love what you do. You will work hard for the privilege and the honor to serve others. I'm very aware of your academic prowess. You are the best of the best. You are the highest achievers of applicants. And I hope that you will remember that all of you can no longer be number one. Some of you will be top of your class. The rest of you will not. But I want you to know that that doesn't really matter. We're all type A personalities, or we wouldn't have gotten where we are. What matters is that you will graduate. We, the ARCOM, will do all in our power, and we, your colleagues in osteopathic medicine in this state, will help train you. We will have you rotate, and thanks to the college and our profession and our association through Mr. Fraser Edwards, who is also working with the college as clinical director for development of rotations and residencies, we'll do all that we can to ensure your success. You are now part of our family. And I want to go the next step. Before today is over, I want you to give your family, your grandparents, your parents, even your brother and sister, as hard as that may be sometimes, a hug and thank them for helping you on your journey and being a part of your life. I want you to know that what matters is that you will achieve your goals and that you will do so by helping those around you achieve theirs, because none of us practice in a vacuum. We all will be colleagues and need each other. What really matters is that you do the best that you can with the opportunity that you have. I am today what you see and experience because of my collective nurturing by those who helped me, many of whom are on this stage, are my fellow colleagues. You are now part of our osteopathic family. I wish to leave you with a quote. It is by Dr. Still. I believe it. I practice it every day. And anybody who knows me knows I live it. And he said, "Let your light so shine before men and women that the world will know you are an osteopathic physician, pure and simple, and that there is no greater title to follow a human name. So be it." Thank you for being here today and joining our school. God bless you all. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Ziti. Next, Dr. Dewey Mcafee is the Designated Institutional Officer Director of Medical Education and the Family Medicine Director of the first osteopathic residency program in the state of Arkansas at Unity Health. He received his Doctorate of Osteopathic Medicine and Surgery degree from the Oklahoma State University and Doctorate of Pharmacy from the University of Oklahoma. He's a fellow in American College of Osteopathic Family Physicians and has a certification of added qualification in geriatric medicine. He was recently presented with the George Bean Dio Memorial Outstanding Physician Award by the Arkansas Osteopathic Medical Association in recognition of his representation of the osteopathic profession and his involvement in the development of new residency programs at Unity Health. He is the current president of the Arkansas Osteopathic Medical Association, the organization students who generously donated your coats for this ceremony. And Dr. Mcafee would like to say a few words today to the class of 2021. Dr. Mcafee.
I'm so glad to be here today, but I don't know whether to shout like Dr. Zini did or to break down and cry. I'm so privileged to get to talk today to this group. We've had a long journey. A little over 32 years ago, a group of Arkansas DOs, with the help of the Oklahoma Osteopathic Association, held our first convention of the Arkansas Osteopathic Medical Association in the Capitol Hotel at Little Rock. Could I ask all of the people that might have been there, whether you were the spouse or a drug rep, even if you were the family members of the doctors that were there, and any of the doctors, to please stand up? It's also quite, don't know if the right term's ironic, but one of our first members that was there, Dr. Patrick Bell, also has a student in this first class. At that meeting that we had 32 years ago, we had conversations about that day. At that time, we were joking about it earlier, but it was kind of a pipe dream that we were talking about at that time, because it was the first time that about 20 DOs had ever gotten together in the state of Arkansas. This is a momentous day for everyone that was there that day. For the students, this white coat ceremony, this white coat symbolizes that they have completed the first leg of their long, difficult journey to become a physician. Many of the people that they started college with that had aspirations of becoming a doctor have not and will not reach this pinnacle. For the parents, they have hoped and prayed for this day, for their child to be accepted to medical school. They are relieved and proud of this accomplishment. For those who were there at the meeting in Little Rock 32 years ago, and the doctors have been part of the Arkansas Osteopathic Medical Association since then, we can have a sense of accomplishment. We can enter into our retirement knowing that we have made sure to perpetuate the osteopathic profession in the state of Arkansas. I welcome all of you. I look forward to seeing some of you in about 3 years, and then some of you hopefully to continue 2 years after that, as I hope to still be the program director at the Unity Health. You guys will be entering into a new era. There will be a single accreditation system when you begin your residency. There will not be two separate entities any further. You have been accepted to the medical world. Congratulations.
I'm Dr. Keith Fudge, Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Before we begin our coding ceremony, we have a few housekeeping issues we would like to remind you. If you've not already done so, please silence any electronic devices you have. Please do not leave your seats or stand in the aisles to take photographs of your student. We have professional photographers taking photographs of the students and the ceremony. Your student will receive information regarding how to contact and get photograph availability. Dr. Lance Bridges, Dr. Stuart Williams, please marshal the inaugural class.
Student Dr. Gamer Abbas.
Student Dr. Ashlyn Abbott.
Student Dr. Dania Abashbara.
Student Dr. Musa Abashbara.
Student Dr. Rashad Adil.
Student Dr. Muhammad Ahmed.
Student Dr. Joseph Ahube.
Student Dr. Ricardo Albarrán Anguiano.
Student Dr. Blake Allward.
Student Dr. Carla Antipas.
Student Dr. Austin Anzavino.
Student Dr. Bryce Armstrong.
Student Dr. Stephen Bastable.
Student Dr. L.J. Patrick Bell, third of his name.
Student Dr. Callie Blank.
Student Dr. John Bowers.
Student Dr. Shelby Briley.
Student Dr. Jody Carson.
Student Dr. Dan Chilcote.
Student Dr. Jun Min Chun.
Student Dr. Kiana Clem.
Student Dr. Reed Klein. Student Dr. Tyler Collier.
Student Dr. Devin Cook.
Student Dr. Bethany Correa.
Student Dr. Caroline Cosner.
Student Dr. Caitlin Dobb.
Student Dr. Megan Dahlberg.
Student Dr. Trent DeLong.
Student Dr. Nikita Deval.
Student Dr. Aaron Downey.
Student Dr. Alan Eckler.
Student Dr. Sarah Jill Salisbury.
Student Dr. Syra Fazi.
Student Dr. Bridget Ferris.
Student Dr. Vicky Ferriman.
Student Dr. Brady Floyd. Student Dr. Tommy Foster.
Student Dr. Aaron Fritchman Palmer.
Student Dr. Megan Gibson.
Student Dr. John Givler.
Student Dr. Cassidy Goff.
Student Dr. Chanel Gray.
Student Dr. John Gurwal.
Student Dr. Rachel Greider.
Student Dr. Henry Gutierrez.
Student Dr. Connor Haas.
Student Dr. Garrett Hadley.
Student Dr. Khadija Hamid.
Student Dr. Grace Hahn.
Student Dr. Addie Hancock.
Student Dr. Chris Hancock.
Student Dr. Kelly Harris.
Student Dr. Shane Harrison.
Student Dr. Amber Hatley.
Student Dr. Clay Haley.
Student Dr. Michelle Heitman.
Student Dr. Bryce Hendricks.
Student Dr. Zachary Burton Hocott.
Student Dr. Grace Haas. Student Dr. Alexis House. Student Dr. Jacqueline Hughes. Student Dr. Joanna Huynh.
Student Dr. Kevin Ismare.
Student Dr. Yelena Ivanova.
Student Dr. Benjamin Kaplan.
Student Dr. Sana Kadri.
Student Dr. Caroline Kim.
Student Dr. Paul Kim.
Student Dr. Joseph Kordsmeyer.
Student Dr. Joyce Kirkendall.
Student Dr. Courtney Lacombe.
Student Dr. Ashish Lalani.
Student Dr. Matthew Landine.
Student Dr. Sarah Lance.
Student Dr. Ivy Lay.
Student Dr. Tu Ni Lee.
Student Dr. Joshua LaBeouf.
Student Dr. Amanda Limp.
Student Dr. Abby Long.
Student Dr. Victoria Loya.
Student Dr. Megan Luce.
Student Dr. Brendan Lushbaugh.
Student Dr. Bhavik Magan.
Student Dr. Noor Mahmood.
Student Dr. Brandy Main.
Student Dr. Ratna Malkin.
Student Dr. John Mason.
Student Doctor Devin McDonald.
Student Dr. Daniel McKenzie.
Student Dr. Daniel McPike.
Student Dr. Nikki Medina.
Student Dr. Christian Matthew Meeks.
Student Dr. Brian Monk.
Student Dr. Nate Moore.
Student Dr. Anthony James Morgan.
Student Dr. Syed Faizan Munir.
Student Dr. Madhu Bharati Murali.
Student Dr. Jahan Nadeem.
Student Dr. Ni Nai.
Student Dr. Jeffrey Paul Nafee.
Student Dr. Brenda Wen.
Student Dr. Jacqueline Nguyen.
Student Dr. Missy Alcott.
Student Dr. Hiro Ono.
Student Dr. Jacob Parmley.
Student Dr. Anthony Passerin.
Student Dr. Alexandra Paslidis. Student Dr. Roshni Patel.
Student Dr. Roshni Patel.
Student Dr. Sarang Paramal.
Student Dr. Brandon Petrie.
Student Dr. Elisa Pham.
Student Dr. Mindy Pham. Student Dr. Jennifer Philippos.
Student Dr. Andrew Philpott.
Student Dr. Joseph Austin Powers.
Student Dr. Tiffany Prentice.
Student Dr. Jennifer Rabel.
Student Dr. Alex Riffle.
Student Dr. Ashley Roberts. Student Dr. Deli Robinson.
Student Dr. Trent Rowe.
Student Dr. Rylan Russell.
Student Dr. Victoria Ryherd.
Student Dr. Bryce Sarkar.
Student Dr. Sejan Sarkar.
Student Dr. Sharna Sharkar.
Student Dr. Grace Schrader.
Student Dr. Ryan Schultz.
Student Dr. Jeffrey Scott.
Student Dr. Saad Siddiqui.
Student Dr. Maninder Singh.
Student Dr. Savannah Skaggs.
Student Dr. Samantha Skinner.
Student Dr. Daniel Spector.
Student Dr. Joshua Spoor.
Student Dr. Daniel Stacy.
Student Dr. Sam Staley.
Student Dr. Jenna Stern.
Student Dr. Alan Stubbe.
Student Dr. Jay Stinson.
Student Dr. Aaron Street.
Student Dr. Madeline Strickling.
Student Dr. Riley Taubert.
Student Dr. Courtney Thrower.
Student Dr. Ann Tull.
Student Dr. Tyler Turina.
Student Dr. Matt Turner.
Student Dr. Jeet Vakaria.
Student Dr. Marina Valdezon.
Student Dr. Costadinos Virgos.
Student Dr. Jessica Vo.
Student Dr. Joseph Wells.
Student Dr. Ben Westerhoff.
Student Dr. Jody Wiley.
Student Dr. Kevin Woodhams.
Student Dr. Vance Woodward.
Student Dr. Philip Wyatt.
Student Dr. John Young.
Two student doctors couldn't be with us today because of extenuating circumstances. Student Dr. Michael Page and Student Dr. Ben Quach. Thank you.
Students, would you please stand? Turn around and face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the class of 2021. Okay? Okay, students. Turn to me. You know, did you hear that conviction in their voice? All right. As members of the osteopathic medical profession, in an effort to instill loyalty and strengthen the professions, we recall the tenets on which this profession is founded: the dynamic interaction of mind, body, and spirit, the body's ability to heal itself, the primary role of the musculoskeletal system, and preventive medicine as the key to maintain health. We recognize the work our predecessors have accomplished in building the profession, and we commit ourselves to continuing that work. Now, we invite all physicians to join the students in their pledge of commitment, and I would say, please recite with me. I pledge to provide compassionate, quality care to my patients, partner with them to promote health, display integrity and professionalism throughout my career, advance the philosophy, practice, and science of osteopathic medicine, continue lifelong learning, support my profession in loyalty in action, word, and deed, and live each day as an example of what an osteopathic physician should be. You may sit, class. Thank you. This concludes our ceremony. I would like to thank all of you for being here for the students. I would like to personally thank Susan Devereaux and Laurel McIntosh. Their dedication and timeless efforts have made this ceremony possible. I also would like to thank those that brought us the beautiful music this morning. It was so gracious and kind of you to do that. Thank you. Now, if everyone would please stand and remain seated. I'm kidding. Would everyone please stand and remain at your seats until the platform party, faculty, and students have departed the auditorium. We hope all of you will join us in the lobby for the reception, and ARCOM campus will be open this afternoon for tours with the faculty from 2 to 4. Safe travels. Thank you.